What the hell is lagging?
Mark John Zach spitting truth for the thrill. Storm the mic, break the lines. Chaos Kendrick, watch us rise.
What the hell? Is this how the show's gonna go?
No, chaos scatter. Mark John Zach attack.
We got the ghost of John fucking with us right now. John in here somewhere. Alright, y'all. I'm just gonna stop with the intro because fuck that. We're having issues already, and I don't know. Maybe John is haunting us from his apartment, even though he's not dead. Although I bet you he thinks he's dead. But I think he's haunting us right now, and he brought the ghost of Mama Letty in on us. She's a voice in our head tonight. We have Ken, ladies and gentlemen. It's a show with myself and Ken, and we're trying something a little bit different. We're going live on TikTok. We're also live on the blue app, the red app, the purple app, the black app. Oh boy,
apps.
Don't cancel
all
me.
Colors.
Yeah, all colors.
Apps.
Apps of all colors.
Right. This is June.
Yeah, we don't do. We don't discriminate against any color.
You guys are just making it
That's how we started.
That's just exactly how the show just started out tonight. Okay. Oh man. So yeah, what we took 2 weeks off, 2-week hiatus, or was it 3 weeks?
I think it seems like it's been 3.
Does it seem like it's been 3? Because we normally skip 1 week. So we did one. We skipped a week, but we ended early because I had that whole medical thing with my kid. Did we go live after?
That's right.
We did go live after.
I don't think we've been.
No?
Oh, yeah, we did. We did go live one time after that. I can't remember. Yeah, I think we did one more after that.
We did. And John, right? John
Yeah.
said he quit.
Yep, that was when he quit.
Yeah, that's when he said he quit. He said he couldn't handle us no more.
Couldn't take it. Yep.
No, he couldn't take it. His feelings were getting hurt. He went a little soft.
That's John.
It is John. He's sentimental, but we love him.
That's right.
But yeah, so before we started up TikTok, I was telling Ken, I'm not sure if anybody heard about it. We're kind of like, we were just going to talk about bullshit about stuff, different things that was going on. And something I mentioned to Ken, I guess he never heard about the meteor that crashed over on the border of Massachusetts. He didn't hear nothing about the meteor. Mama Lee, did you hear about the meteor in New York?
I did hear about it.
Did you hear it?
I did not hear it. I was probably asleep, but I heard about the thing happening.
It was at 2:00 in the afternoon. Do you really sleep at 2:00 in the afternoon?
Depending on the day, yes.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it does say a meteor over Massachusetts during the weekend ultimately prompted reports of booms and sighting across New England into Canada.
Yeah, and it was like, what was the?
This is an international event.
It was, and you didn't hear about it.
Multiple people in multiple states were like, "Yeah, it happened," and I heard it.
Yeah, it's an equivalent roughly of 230 to 300 tons of TNT.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
We had one in Western New York about a week before New York, Jay says.
Really?
Yeah.
What's going on? Like meteors are falling up there?
I guess. I mean, is it meteors or is it aliens?
It's got to be a meteor, dude.
Is it meteors?
Brady's gone.
Aliens,
Brady's gone from up there, so now they know it's safe to just hit it.
I mean, true, but I mean, they're talking about aliens lately all over the media. But right, could be enjoying yourselves. Oh, Captain Snoochie, what's going on? How are you? Look, he's in the chat. He's in the chat. Look at that. He's in the chat. FOMO, so cute. You know, so cute to see him down there in the chat. How you doing over there, Snoochie Snooch? Oh man, but yeah, I mean, that's weird. So meteors are coming out of nowhere. That's insane.
75,000 miles per hour.
Dude, you imagine that would unalive someone quickly.
Very quickly. I don't even understand how they measure that. Like, I mean, I'm sure they got like something like a radar gun or something.
The telescope, wouldn't it? Like the telescope, and then they can measure it with like doing math. Like maybe that's why math is so important.
I don't know. Didn't pay attention.
I didn't pay attention to math neither. That's why I only got offered 2 jobs when I
draw in crayon, you know. So I don't.
But yeah, I don't know. I would think it would have to probably be. I don't think they'd have like a radar. I don't think you can really radar
Nah, I
A
don't think so.
meteor. It's not like you hold it up.
300 tons of TNT. I'm trying to figure that out though. Like, how many of these people? I guess I bothered the duck. How many? I mean, like, there's got to be people deaf now. I mean,
You
like,
would
if
think.
that's 300 tons of TNT is very loud.
Yeah, that's a big dude. That's like a fucking nuke going off.
Yeah, somebody's not anymore.
There is audio clips of people's houses with their windows shattering from it.
Wow.
What else is loud, Captain Snooch? What else is loud? Captain Snooch is in the chat. He's chatting with us. He says, "You want to know what else is loud?" I'll be curious what else is loud.
His fucking excuses for not showing up. That's loud.
That's loud. Oh boy. But yeah, so Mark and Ken's cheeks clapping when they be
Oh,
walking. Oh,
look.
Snooch. If you were on the show, I'd be a little more toxic right now and say something in regards to that. But I'm gonna hold back on my comeback right now on that one. I got
Stitch is the only one out of the three of us that whenever he walks, his inner thighs catch fire.
I was gonna say, well, the only sound that makes a Snooch is moving is the squeak into the tires, but
Oh,
you gotta go there right now. We'll hold off on that one.
what do you mean holding it
Oh
back?
man.
I've never held
Let's
back.
go, Ken. Thanks so much for the galaxy. We're pole dancing right now, Ken. We just got.
I know.
Danced.
I see.
We
that.
just got pole danced over there. TikTok
Who's
is
pole
making
dancing.
Ken's made us pole dance. Ken's made me pole dance. She just made me.
Technically, it was Mark pole dancing.
It was me pole dancing.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ken.
All right. So what were you? What is that gift? What is the pole
That's the galaxy. The galaxy makes me get on a pole.
Got it. Makes sense.
So the galaxy just
And don't let him fool you. He likes the pole.
Captain Snoop holding back jizz isn't good for you.
Never done that. I don't know what that's like.
No, I've heard people say it's salty.
I've heard people say that actually you should hold back a little bit. It gives you a little more, a little stamina.
Right? I would think it'd give you some stamina. It's got high in protein, Snooch. It's high in protein, I've been told. We do have a female. No. Let's see. Next news. Weird title. United Airlines flight has been forced to U-turn mid-Atlantic over a Bluetooth speaker that was named Bomb. That just happened on the 31st. So someone named their Bluetooth speaker Bomb. And it caught it when they're already midair, it came on it. So imagine that. Imagine flying in the air. You're looking on Bluetooth connections and you see something that says bomb.
Well, that's clever.
It's very clever, but
yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that person should get in trouble? Maybe they've already had it created prior to going on the airplane? Like maybe they created this weeks ago. Should they be in trouble for that?
I heard that it's not. I just looked it up. It's their fitness tracker.
Oh, their fitness tracker was named Bomb.
Yeah, it says United Airlines flight from New York to Spain was forced to turn around over the Atlantic after a passenger's wearable fitness tracker was discovered broadcasting the Bluetooth name Bomb.
Oh, okay. The entire aircraft, including cargo, is inspected by police, FBI, and dogs, and everyone was rescreened. No threat was found. Culprit apparently is It was a teenager.
Yeah.
Of course it's a teenager.
It's like, aren't we a little bit beyond that?
I was on the plane. If I was on the plane to go somewhere overseas and I had to do a U-turn because a teenager named their Bluetooth B-O-M-B, I would lose my shit.
Yeah, but
but like, aren't we beyond that? I mean, can't they sell that this is a fitness tracker? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I mean,
right? That has a signature. Every Bluetooth device has a signature. You should be able to tell. But we say that, but look at Israel. What was that?
My kid. I don't know. Sonic Boom.
That was a sign. Is he good up there?
Yeah, he just ran in. Yeah,
but I mean, you think about it though, like Look at what Israel just did. Want to talk about? He had a Bluetooth device that said "bomb a fitness tracker," but Israel just blew up a shit ton of people with pagers.
That's pretty cool.
So, I mean, if you look at that aspect, and I guess you
Yeah.
really do have to kind of take high security because if you can blow people up with pagers, you can absolutely do it with a watch or a fitness tracker.
Let me see what this says. All right, the resolution, right? It says after crew issued repeated warnings and gave passengers 1 minute ultimatum to disable all Bluetooth devices, the threatening name remained visible. The pilots declared a general emergency and diverted the plane back to Newark.
Oh, so they've actually told everybody to shut off their Bluetooth device.
Yeah.
But a fitness tracker, can a fitness tracker be shut off? I thought a lot of them, angry, crippled veteran. Hold on. Mama Lady, I'm going to have to let you go real quick. I got an angry, crippled veteran calling in.
It says it caused roughly a 9.5 hour delay for all passengers.
9.5 hour delay. Crippled veteran, you're on. Keep in mind, we are on TikTok.
You know, it's funny to me that
Oh my God.
and
How many
Ken
fucking names do you
needs
have?
to run his lovely mouth.
Oh, Kenny called your mouth lovely.
Hey, don't be talking about my mouth, fat boy.
For your information, I've lost 7 pounds. So
Let's go. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
yes.
Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm seeing you're not having a lot of shit to talk. That I'm on the phone call here, buddy.
What were you talking about? We were just
No,
talking
I
about
don't
a
know
kid
what
with
else
a
to
fitness
say.
tracker,
I mean,
right?
You said
Yeah.
you lost 7 pounds. I mean, like that's quite the feat.
Y'all
You know,
can
like-
hardly hear him. I'm not sure if I can boost up his mic
I
a
can
little
hear
bit
it.
more. Let me see.
I can hear him really well.
You can hear him really well? Okay. The chat's saying they
It's
can't hear him that well.
crazy. Like I want
Talk
your
louder.
chat to hear me.
Yeah. Can you talk louder?
No, I really can't because I'll be waking up my my other half, and
That's fine. You could wake her up. She pissed you off early today, anyways. Piss her off now. It's your turn.
nah,
That's a
dude, we're
fact.
good with that noise.
We're good. So, what was your excuse again? I mean, like you were not coming on here, and then now here you are.
Right.
I mean,
We would love to have you in here,
you're so full of shit. Don't even lie.
dude. I miss you. Miss you like crazy.
I mean, I told Ken you weren't going to be on the show, and he was crying. Ken
I
broke
don't
out in
believe you one
tears.
bit. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I'll call
All
you
right,
back.
okay, you'll call us back. You're getting a phone call. Oh, see, now we're not important. He's got a phone call.
Yeah.
That's gonna be one of his gaming buddies saying, "Bro, we gaming since you're not doing the show,
bro.
we gaming, bro.
Yeah, God.
We got to be gaming, bro." Oh man! All right, so that was one interesting. Here's another one. A CIA whistleblower claims agency used 23andMe and Ancestry.com DNA data to hunt for alien human hybrids. The stories are surfacing May 26th, 2026, straight up X-Files territory. This one's generally shocking and conspiracy meets privacy way and ties perfectly into ongoing UAP and UFO disclosure conversations. So a CIA whistleblower claims that they were looking at 23andMe and Ancestry.com for DNA data to hunt down human alien hybrids. CIA, Ken! What the hell's going on? Tell me aliens don't exist.
I don't
Tell
know.
me aliens don't exist.
Aliens don't exist.
They absolutely do.
They can't.
How can't they?
They just don't. I don't know.
Now, can I ask you this? Do you seriously believe that they don't exist, or do you not want to believe that they exist, knowing that there could be life within the on the universe or other type of life living among us?
I really don't believe that there's an alien out there. I don't know. I just don't believe it.
Interesting. See, I'm a firm believer. I some of the stories I hear are like, but to be honest with you, I will say the government did kind of disappoint me with the alien.gov website, even though I laughed my fucking ass off at it. But
Yeah, it was a big letdown. There wasn't.
yeah,
a
it
lot
was a
there.
big letdown. I kind of laughed at that one because I was like, okay, they went a different route, but I wouldn't put it past them for going for the route that they went with on that website.
Yeah, that was an incredible hoax. You know, basically just that, like, let's release this stuff, and then you're like, there's nothing there.
Oh no! You're talking about the DoD site,
Yeah.
right? Oh, there's your wife. She just came in. She's
I
dancing.
see it. We gotta make it that that looks so fake.
Well, it is fake. It's AI.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's true.
But like, no, you're talking about the Secretary of War website. I'm talking about the actual aliens.gov website. So the government bought another website, aliens.gov. They
Okay.
hyped it up. They hyped it up, making everybody think, oh my God, this is where they're going to release the information on UAPs, UFOs, and everything else like
Right.
that.
It
It's
wasn't there.
strictly for illegal aliens.
Oh, that's cool. Does it have like live cameras or anything?
No, it's no live cameras. It's just it's saying that it's like it says aliens live among us or whatever, but it's saying they crossed the border and it's strictly illegal aliens. I'm like, you motherfuckers! Like
Well, it
I
got
was
us fucked
all
up. Yeah,
excited, but then again, I can understand anything that's actual alien, like extraterrestrial. I kind of get why it's got to be on a DoD page because that is kind of a threat to us if there is other life factors out there because we don't know what they're going to do.
that's true. That's true.
No, Tennille, really? You do not like maybe I am an alien. Tennille, so I got somebody who's a friend of mine and John's texting me right now. I guess she doesn't believe in aliens neither.
Yeah, I don't believe in them.
Interesting. So, in a galaxy that's so big, welcome in, Wendy. A galaxy that's so large that we haven't explored every inch of it. You don't think there could be another Earth or something in that manner that's out there with other living beings?
No, no,
Interesting.
no. I think that we're here all alone.
Really? That's interesting to me. And now, can I ask you? Let me ask you this question then, because a lot of people that think that are this fucking John. I'm not repeating that text. Um, because of you saying you don't believe, is that because you believe in the words of the Bible?
A little. Um,
A little, or like when you think of like God created Earth and God created like the way the Bible's read out now, is that why you don't believe in aliens?
no, it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it feels like a very far fetched idea. You know what I mean? It just feels like very weird, and that's kind of. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If we want to get into the religion thing, then that's kind of the way I feel about that sometimes too. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. I don't put my faith in a lot of things that I can't like hold in my hand.
Gotcha. Hold on, John. I'm talking about repeating the text message that you just sent me. It says, "You stupid tiny wiener." That's the message you sent me, John. I just didn't want
Okay.
to mention that
All
out
right,
loud.
John.
Yeah.
We don't talk about wieners. That's ridiculous.
But no, I mean, I don't know. I kind of hope that eventually we're going to see a little agreement. I mean, what would you do if you found out, even if your wife didn't know right now, but next thing you know, you found out that your wife may have been an alien and somehow she's a shapeshifter? And
The
this
fuck
whole
kind of
time,
question?
you know, you wake up one day and you roll over and your wife is a slimy alien looking thing. You're like, wow.
What the fuck? I'd be
I mean,
like, wow, I
would
was
would
wrong.
would you stick with your wife then?
Hell yeah, because I know what
Oh,
she'd turn back into. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, hey, I'm up. I see you. Flip back into change it back up.
Elizabeth says, who thinks of those things? I think of these things, Elizabeth. Y'all don't understand what goes through my brain at night.
I
So
don't.
to put a lot of things in perspective, obviously I own a commercial cleaning company. And when I work at night, all I have to do is listen to podcast or music. And I choose podcasts because they're interesting. And I probably listen to a shit ton. Oh, hold on. I'm squeezing oranges right now.
Nice. Look at them guns.
Thank you. Thank you, Minnie. So like, and I listen to a lot of shit, and a lot of the shit that I hear, I'm like, yeah, that's fake. There's no way in hell that that's possible. But then there's some shit that I said that, wow, that possibly could make sense. Like deja vu's. Where did deja vu's come from? Could that be from an alternate reality?
No,
You don't think a deja vu could have been from an alternate reality or a previous life? Do you believe in reincarnation?
no,
No?
no. I don't believe that I'm going to come back as a cockroach or some shit.
No?
Let's
Or not
see.
even like another bee. When you die, you get born as another baby in somebody else's life?
Uh-uh.
No?
I don't believe it. I'm not saying that all these things are just what these are opinions, right? So that's what I believe. I don't believe that whenever I'm gone, I don't think that I'm going to be reborn to somebody else. It just seems weird.
All right.
What was the other thing you just said?
The ultimate dimension. So, do you believe? Let me ask you this: do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in hauntings?
No.
Really? So you don't believe that like there could be traps? Well, some people say trap spirits, right? The ghosts. For me, one of my concepts is, what if it's not ghost, but it's an alternate reality? So when people think that they see a ghost, they cross paths with somebody in an alternate reality.
No, I
I'm
don't
checking
believe
my
that
phone,
at all.
John. I'm not seeing anything on my phone.
Yeah,
I see
I don't have
Tennille.
anything on mine. John didn't write me. That's what he said. Be grateful.
Check
Um,
your phone, boo boo.
it's an illusion of memory where a present situation feels like it has been experienced before. No, I don't think that's.
Yeah,
No,
Tennille.
I don't think that's
So
an alternate dimension or some shit like that.
I didn't know a capybara or a real animal. Had never seen one. Let's go, Emick. Hell yeah. Well,
There it
just
is.
like, all right. So when you think about alternate realities or ghosts and stuff like that, let's see what the Mandela effect. Are you familiar with the Mandela effect?
Let me look that up real quick because I think I have it before I say that.
So like the Bernstein Bears.
The
Some
damn.
people remember them as the
It's,
Bernstein, but it's actually
yeah.
the Bernstein.
How can it be the same?
No, completely different. Or the cornucopia in Fruit of the Loom. They never had a cornucopia.
Are you talking about where it's a Bernstein?
Yep. Yeah, that's sure. The Monopoly Man. Did the Monopoly Man have a monocle or did he not?
He had a monocle.
He did not. He never had a
Uh,
monocle.
so and then kind of like where it's like the Luke Skywalker thing was Luke, I am your father,
Yep.
and it was no, I am your father.
And those are concepts. The Mandela effect is a concept of possibly where we skipped a where we skipped a timeline, where we jumped a timeline and now we're living in a different timeline than what we should have. So we were in one timeline and we somehow skipped a timeline and now we're in another timeline.
That's interesting. I really did think
Richard Simmons,
totally did.
headband or no headband?
I think he had a headband.
Nope, never had a headband. Richard
Whatever.
Simmons never had a headband.
I got I got a text now.
see now we're fucking with your head a little bit, aren't we? Now your head's thinking a little bit, right?
You want to know what was going on with your mustache?
Oh yeah. I see Tennille's over there. I don't know Tennille what's going on with the mustache. I shave my face and I look like a mole rat. Okay, so I stick with the stash.
I'd never heard of this Mandela thing.
Really? Maybe we should do an episode. I know John and I have done this numerous times, but maybe we should go revisit another Mandela episode here in the future. I think this would be great to really blow your freaking mind.
This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, the Mandela effect is fucked up, and that's a total of a timeline jump.
Is it Mandela or Mandela?
Mandela.
Okay.
Only took him 20 minutes. Listen, John, I'm paying attention to the show. Some of us, some of us pay attention to the show versus our phones when we're live, John. But oh man, Tennille, you guys want me to pay attention to you? I'll call into the show. Call into the show. Oh lordy.
Wow.
Yeah, so now Ken will be up all night tonight. The OG one was, did Mandela pass in jail or no? That is true. I got it. It's me. Who's it's me? It's me. You're live on the air. Hello. Hello, caller.
The reason why the Mandela effect is called the Mandela effect is because it started because when Nelson Mandela, and there go the oranges.
Hold on.
give me a
They're not
second.
going to hear you. I'm squeezing some oranges right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just squeezing some oranges. I was making some. You came in. I wanted to make sure you had some orange juice. That's all.
No, thank you.
Okay.
But it's because uh of the fact that people started realizing after Nelson Mandela was in jail. Most people remember he passed away in jail,
But he
but
never
he did
did.
not.
That is correct. Yeah, Mandela did not
So
pass
that
away
is
in
the
jail.
first Nelson Mandela effect. So that's why they call it the Mandela effect.
What the fuck?
But there's things like the Target logo was how many rings are in the Target logo, and Kit Kat, Dash
Two.
No Dash.
Snoot says,
Fruit of the Looms, was it spelled with 2 O's or U and I?
What was spelled with 2 O's?
Give me a second. There's an ice cream cone.
John says, I also noticed Letty shows up when I'm not around.
Yep.
I show up whenever I can.
But
Fruit
what
of
was
the
you
Looms,
saying? What was you
it
saying,
spelled with
Letty?
an- Fruit of the Looms, was it spelled Fruit or was it Froot?
I think it's only spelled like fruit, right?
Because most people remember that they took the actual circles themselves and used them in the word fruit.
You're talking about Fruit Loops, not Fruit of the Looms, right?
Or Fruit Loops, yeah.
Yeah, Fruit Loops. So now Ken will be up tonight looking over the Mandela effects.
I am. I'm like knee deep and goggling it right now.
I'll tell you, it'll fuck with you, and then it'll make you start questioning some of the shit. Thank you all so much, by the way, for the gifts. I do appreciate it. It'll start making you question some of the stuff out there. The Mandela effect is real, and that's supposedly the timeline jumps.
Yep.
That's why they said like not to get political or anything like that, but everything you see happening right now in our world was because there was something that was broken in the timeline, and that's why the world is the way it is right now.
So you think that this Mandela effect is because it was a broken timeline?
They think, yeah, it was a timeline jump.
Let me ask you this, Mark and Ken. You ready?
Yep.
All right.
Was there ever a point in your life when you feel 100% certain you should have never made it past that day?
I've had moments like that.
And then something weird happened right after it?
Yeah, I mean, there was a one time I jumped out of a second story window and I definitely should have survived. I did.
Never.
But then usually something after that happens, something else weird happens, like you realize, but you don't realize like something's different in where you're at. And
Yeah,
a lot of times they say that's also a break in
the
all
timeline.
of that. Yep.
And Snooch just posted on it, says Darth Vader's iconic line to Luke Skywalker is famously misquoted as Luke, I am your father.
Already
The
said
actual
that.
line is, no, I am your father.
I already said that. I Googled that first.
Okay, but in Snow White, did they say mirror, mirror on the wall?
Thank you so much for the subscription on the
Yes.
Red app. Appreciate it.
No.
Yeah, no, they never said that, Ken,
How do you know?
because they didn't.
Not true.
Go ahead, Mama Letty. What did they say in
Because
Snow
if
White?
you go if you go and look into like the V or the DVDs and stuff like that, it shows the same thing. It does not say mirror, mirror on the wall.
Snooch is going
But
crazy
if
in
you
the
go
chat,
to
Ken.
like VCRs, it shows different.
It's a jump in the timeline, Ken. I told you. You're going to get really lost when you start researching the Mandela effect.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to say, wow, I fucked that up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go crazy about all this. It's just interesting.
It is very interesting.
Like some of this shit, yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I feel like it was right.
It was
Like
back then.
the cornucopia with Fruit Loop, it feels right.
It does, but that was because you jumped the timeline, so it never did happen. But it did happen, but it didn't happen.
Well, is it double stuff Oreos?
Ken's so stuck in it.
One F or two Fs.
John says gamers are fiercely debating the cover of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Many remember the soldier on the cover holding two weapons, but current official artwork shows him holding a knife in one hand.
Nerd.
No, definitely remember two weapons.
Black Ops 2, I don't remember.
No, I don't remember it neither.
That was too far back.
All right, so now that we've gone over the Mandela effect, did he call? He did, John. He absolutely did call you a nerd.
Yeah, take that, nerd.
All right, next one we got coming up for y'all. Some other fun stuff. Did you stump him a little bit, Crystal? Looks like Ken might be a little bit lost into the Mandela effect now. Why doesn't he love me anymore?
It is wild. I'm looking at like life is like a box of chocolates. He said, if you listen closely, he said life was like a box of chocolates.
Yep.
Fucking stupid.
This is wild work. All right, more stuff in the news that we missed over in the past 2 weeks is a drunken raccoon rampage. In Virginia, a liquor store, older story resurfacing in odd news roundups, broken via ceiling, drank from the bottom shelves, scotch and whiskey, trashed the place, and passed out in the bathroom. Animal control sobered him up and released him.
I remember that one.
So the panda broke in, drank the liquor on the bottom shelves, got wasted, found its way to the bathroom, and animal control had to get him and sober him up.
Panda got drunk?
Not a panda, sorry, raccoon.
A trash panda.
Yeah, trash panda,
Oh,
raccoon.
trash
panda.
Yeah, trash panda.
That's weird. I didn't know raccoons could drink like that, but I mean,
Well, I mean,
they
maybe
also have a bone in their wiener.
that is true. Maybe the raccoon's alien.
Oh, here we go.
You're the one
So
that
here-
let him choose anything goes for this podcast. You should have known that was not a good choice.
Well, I mean, life is full of mistakes. Life was like a box of
No,
chocolates.
life was like a box of chocolates.
How does he even know that? Oh, man. All right, next one we got is a live frog found in a grocery store salad bag. In Australia, recently highlighted in the AP news, exactly what it sounds like. Someone found a frog in their grocery store salad bag. So, you know, the bag they buy, there's typically an enclosed bag with all your salad mixtures, your lettuce, your carrots, and you know, it's got an expiration date and you bring it home. Well, someone bought one of those. They brought it home, opened it up, only to find a frog inside of it.
Ooh,
A little extra protein for you.
that's disturbing. That would be in the trash can.
I
I
mean,
would eat the fucking frog.
you want to eat the frog? You eat frog
At least
legs?
No, not in a salad bag, bro. Like that's.
You just take it out and fry it up afterwards. Just cook it, boil it.
Exactly.
Why let
Ew.
food go to waste?
Get some frog legs out of it.
I don't know what I got into here. I mean,
I feel like John right now, he's quiet in chat. He's probably laughing right now, going, now Ken's finally going to know how I feel.
yeah, dude. What the fuck just happened? We have entered into another dimension.
Oh, you believe in that now?
Nope. I do believe the Nelson Mandela effect, though.
Nope, talking to me on the phone because I'm cool. I'm really Tennille. John and Tennille are having their own private conversation on the phone right now. All right, let's see. The next one I got. Yeah, frog legs. People say they taste like chicken. You just fry
I
the
mean,
frog legs, they say it tastes like chicken.
they might, but I mean, I just couldn't eat one out of a damn salad bag.
No?
Misty,
But
You wouldn't be eating the frog legs out of a salad bag. You'd make sure to cook it up first.
yeah, and you just eat the salad afterwards.
no, I don't think so. I don't think. Would you eat frogs out of a salad bag? She said no, no,
Yeah, you put a little extra ranch on it, Ken. I'll hide any bad flavor. Just squirt a little extra ranch on there.
no, 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 no.
Stingray says
That's
they're good.
that's gross.
That's great.
Stingray said they're good.
Colorado actually happened. Is today the first? Actually, is today the first or is today the second? Yeah,
Today's
today.
the-
Today's the first.
A pig with tusk stuck in a fence and a baby deer rescued from a storm drain out of New York. So in Colorado, there was a pig that was stuck in a fence that had their tusk got stuck in a fence, and a baby deer was rescued from a storm drain out of New York. So some little cute oddity news for you.
Mom got stuck in a fence.
Yeah, yeah. The
Oh, no,
magic.
sorry, Pumbaa. Pumbaa got
Pumbaa got stuck in the fence. Imagine waking up seeing Pumbaa stuck to your fence. I don't know. That's a good question. How old the frog would be.
Hakuna
there.
Matata.
Kuda Matata. Let's go. Thank y'all so much for the Harveys. Let's see. Ongoing in Argentina is the rain trend. Teens identifying as or acting like animals in parks, masked on, and they're on all fours behavior. I guess this is going viral on TikTok out in Argentina. The kids are going out in parks pretending to be, animals on all fours, acting out the acts and doing the deeds.
What?
Yep. And apparently it's a viral trend on TikTok for Argentina.
Is that like the one where people are doing the camel thing?
Kinda, yeah. These ones, the kids are acting like all different kinds of animals, though. So it ain't just like dogs and cats. It's whatever animal they quote unquote identify as, and they're doing this out in the park.
And doing the nasty.
Well, acting out things animals do in the park. I don't know what he said.
Oh, it's weird, man. I don't know. This why do we have to go through this? I was so ignorant.
And this is why places like freaking Australia have it where kids under a certain age do not have access to the internet.
I mean, could you imagine walking down the street? You're like, you got a little infant. You're like, let's go to the park, honey. And you go for a stroll to the park, didn't know what's going on, and you come across and see all that happening.
No. I couldn't imagine going to the zoo and
I would
watching.
walk up to them I would walk up to them and pepper spray them.
They're probably like not doing the DD per se, but like they're doing the acting out of animals and stuff like that in the park.
Well, yeah, depending on, I mean, my kids are a little older. We probably sit around and laugh and point for a minute, but then, I mean, other than that, we just keep it moving because that's weird.
Oh dear God! Well, apparently, Tennille, the lady John speaking on, she drove by someone getting a rimmer under a tree in Portland, Maine, in a park.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that, but there's something a little bit wrong about kids acting out as animals in the park.
Yes.
Okay, out of here. Have a good show, boys. Only showing up when I'm done. Oh, dear God,
You're
John.
welcome. You're welcome, John.
Are the people they refer to themselves? I don't know if they're actually. I don't. It doesn't say whether they're all referring to as furries, per se, but they're definitely doing these acts.
It feels like that's a furry, but I mean, damn. That's
Yeah.
weird. But isn't a furry like a type of classification of like a fetish? Like they like
It
doing
is.
this?
Yeah, it is like a fetish. Yeah.
So
So like,
these people are doing it because they're just weird as fuck going to because of the TikTok trend,
yeah.
right? In their country of like they dress up and
They're on
you
all
know,
fours. They're walking around the park on their knees and their hands,
and just doing what animals do.
just
It
doing what
doesn't
animals
necessarily mean
do.
that they're doing it. It just means that they're walking around.
Right.
What?
People who like the furries are people with the fetishes. The people who do are just weird.
Oh, so the people that like the people that dress up are called the furries. The people that do it are just weird.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's from my
Yeah.
son.
Is that what your son said? Okay. So, like, yeah, I mean, you see the TikTok videos all the time. Like, a wife will be like walking his wife around on a leash, and his
So
wife will be
apparently,
like meowing or barking.
That sounds like
yes.
the most 2026 sentence I've ever heard. A wife will be walking his wife around on a leash.
Like,
Yeah, well, it's kind of
could you,
fucked up.
Sentence that
Yeah.
came out of your mouth, Mark.
I was just saying, like, could you imagine going to a grocery
Junior.
store, seeing either a wife or a husband on a leash with their other better half holding the other end of that leash?
But who's the furry in that situation?
It'd be the one that's on the fours, apparently. The one would be a furry, be the one that's on fours.
No, the one that gets off by the furry is the furry.
The one that
other
gets
person
off.
is the weirdo.
Okay, so the one who gets off on furries is considered the
Yes.
furry.
Would be the one that was
Yeah.
walking.
The one who's acting as the furry is just the fetish.
Yeah, just
Just a weird
the
one.
weirdo.
Just a weird one.
Yeah, just a weirdo. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wendy says, keep it all in the bedroom. The Bible says the bedroom is undefiled. Let's go.
And it should be undefiled. Like what goes on in the bedroom. Well, hold on, Wendy. It shouldn't involve furries no matter what. Like, I mean, like it also talks about sodomy. You know what I mean? That ain't cool. But I love a good session of sodomy. Yeah. I love to be sodomized.
Oh man, Tennille also sent me another message. She says she also watched two homeless people getting it on a bench by the pond in Daring Oaks in Portland. She saw it and then cleaned her eyes out with bleach. Dear God.
Well, I don't think that cleaning your eyes out with bleach is going to take away that sight, but I mean,
No,
like,
that's permanently. That's permanently like that's going to be implanted in somebody's head, right?
hey,
Like
those two
after you
people
see
making
something
love.
like that, you're fucked.
Those two people just making love, and $20 is $20.
John has a shirt for that, you know. John has that $20 is $20 shirt.
Yeah.
Oh man, what else we got in the news here? Another plane was diverted after an unruly passenger repeatedly tried breaching the cockpit. This happened back on May 30th.
Tried to reach the cockpit.
I have a couple of
They tried to actively get to the pilot and his.
Yeah, use the 12, the dozen first.
They actively tried to get up front. What the?
Yeah.
No.
So plane seems to be getting scary lately.
Okay, weird plane stuff.
Planes seem to be getting really, really weirded out lately. Like flying just doesn't seem right anymore. Like I know at some point in my life, and probably in the future, very hopefully not, but probably in the future, I'm gonna have to fly to California, and I'm scared for the 6-hour flight in the air. Like flying used to be one of the safest things you could do, one of the most easiest things. You just get on there, take a nap. When you wake up, you're at your location. But flying just seems fucking awkward lately. Like too much shit's happening in the air.
I think it's still the safest way, one of the safest ways to travel. It's just weird shit is happening on these planes. But there's always been weird shit happening on planes.
Yeah, but it seems like it's being broadcasted more. Why would it be broadcasted more? We went on an airplane last year to California by San Diego. Let's go. Don't dare to sleep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sassy. I don't think I'd want to fall asleep on an airplane anymore. I'd try to keep myself awake for the 6 hours. Because it's 6 hours to fly from Portland, Maine. Well, from Boston, Mass to freaking LAX.
But I feel like if you fall asleep and stay asleep in a deep enough sleep to ignore things, you should be fine, because then you don't realize it ever happened.
That is true, but what if you wake up to a plane divert? You wake up and you see federal agents swarming the plane with their weapons out. You're like, oh shit, what happened?
That's when you know you didn't do it, and you just sit there and wait for them to tell you what to do.
Oh man, it just seems like more shit's happening on airplanes lately.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, see, speaking of
there's a type.
aliens,
There's
look
a
at the
type.
look at the one chick there that was went viral screaming. It was what last year was she screaming where she swore she saw a guy turning into an alien on the plane.
Two things to take away from this. Out of the top 8 events, 3 of them have happened on Spirit Airlines. I'm just
Which are
saying.
no longer existing.
Yeah, yes. There you go. So,
They called us Spirit Airlines for a reason.
That is true. They're now a spirit.
oh my God. This is
Hey, all right, wait. Wendy was talking about church, right? Wendy made a comment about the Bible, rather.
Yeah, she was talking about furries, though. I don't know
Right.
that you can really tie that together.
Well, I kind of can a little bit with the Bible and the furries. Not really the
Okay.
furries, but with the Bible. And
All right.
also, most recent
Glad
news.
too they got on
Are you ready for this? In the recent news, sexy priest calendar star revealed as a complete fraud. Never attended a seminary, pure cosplay for the calendar. So they got a calendar for a priest. Get yourself a sexy priest.
Why not?
I mean, I guess. But I thought like the holy man, like you probably. I mean, what is this? What does their calendars look like?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
They can't be shirtless, right? They shouldn't be
No,
shirtless.
I think they could be shirtless with that little thing on.
Yeah, they'd have to have that little, the white collar there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe like a Chippendale thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a little thing, and it's got the little white deal here.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
No
a sexy priest.
cummerbund.
How many people in our chat right now, though? Listen, how many of y'all would buy us a priest calendar? That's what I'm saying, right? It doesn't sound right. A priest calendar. Leave it to the
Right.
firemen, Crystal says.
What about
mean-
a nun calendar?
I don't know, man. I haven't really seen a really good looking nun. Have you?
I've seen exactly none of them.
You've never seen a single nun?
No, it's a play on nun. It's a play.
Yeah, I got. I chuckled, you fucker.
Sister Act.
Sister. Well,
Sister
yeah,
Act.
Sister Act. But priest could be hot. But priest could be hot. They're saying in the chat.
I guess. I mean, I guess a priest could be hot. You know what I mean? Like, because some women just be looking at all kind of men, and they have a sense of power. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, there's a kink for everybody, right?
Right. Well, I mean,
Everybody's
like,
got a kink and a fetish. Maybe there's some woman out there that have a fetish about hooking up with a priest, touching
Some of them
something that's
don't like-
not, holy that they can't touch.
Well, maybe the women are like, they just don't want it that much. You know what I mean? So they're like, well, he's celibate.
I just saw some in the chat that kind of shocked me.
What's that?
Apparently, Julia would love to have a police calendar with KC on it.
Okay. All right. Well,
All
there you
right.
have that. I can't
Right.
wait to see that little AI
Right.
video pop up in my damn
Absolutely,
FYP.
I'm definitely gonna make one up for it. I got you, Julia. I will get on that AI video when this podcast is over with. I got you.
He's going to be eating a donut and posing. I could just see it.
Oh my God, Dina says she saw her preaching
What?
naked.
Naked.
Oh man, naked. She saw
Like,
her preaching
In
naked.
what context was that? Like, I'm trying to figure, like, how was it?
How do you
What-
see your priest naked?
Yeah, like, I mean, what happened? That's a new meaning to the pulpit.
Right? There's got to be a story behind that. Was he in the confessional? Maybe getting a little hot in the confessional?
Maybe he had a spill.
Maybe.
Maybe he had nothing under the robe.
Maybe, yeah. He was pro bono. It was hot. He had to just pro bono it a little bit.
I don't know. That's the word. I don't think that pro bono is the right thing. I think it's commando.
Oh, commando, yes. Pro bono is something for free. Yeah, so commando, you're
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it could be free commando. You know what I mean?
That is true. That is true. I
I
mean,
mean,
they
they
do
do
change their
change-
clothes at the church.
But like, who changes their clothes and get butt ass naked? You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about like
Right.
full on naked. You know what I mean? Like,
Normally, you
it feels
change your
like
clothes. You have boxers on at least.
exactly. You got some boxers on, something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like let's go.
Oh, see, Dina just threw a curveball at us. It's our husband. So she's got us over here trying to question shit, and she just throws a curveball and say, "Oh, maybe
Yeah,
it's my
okay.
husband." Yes, see, now she's fucking with us. Now the chat's coming after us.
Well, maybe he ain't a priest because I thought they were celibate.
I thought priests had to be celibate too. I thought priests couldn't get freaky.
Yeah, they couldn't do anything.
That's why they're a little horny fox.
Leave it to the firemen.
Leave it to the right. Leave it to the firemen.
And that does make sense, but it doesn't.
Right. That is true.
I mean, like, would he be a preacher then?
Maybe. Yeah, because a priest is Catholic, right? Priest is Catholic. Preacher would be the Christian churches.
Anything?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'm sure a rabbi can get married.
Yes, rabbis can have wives.
And Amon, I don't know that they can be married. Well, now I'm
Shit. Listen, y'all, we are literally just talking a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
So hopefully y'all here for the
agreed.
shit show. We have the perfect intro song for the show. It says "Welcome to the Shit Show," but we just got to figure out a video for it.
heavily on the specific denomination, right? Eastern Orthodox Church, priests and deacons can be married. However, men must be married before they ordained.
Oh,
Protestant churches, priests, often called pastors, ministers, or reverends, are allowed to marry. Denominations like the Episcopal Church, Lutheranism, and Presbyterianism place no restriction on marriage of their clergy. Roman Catholic Church, as a general rule, that priests cannot be married. Roman Catholic priests take a vow of celibacy. However, there are a few
Oh.
rare exceptions. Eastern Catholic rites, married men can be ordained following the same rules of the Eastern Orthodox Church. And converts, married Protestant or Anglican ministers who convert to Catholicism and ordained as Catholic priests are sometimes granted special permission to remain married as long as they promise to only do it missionary. I made that last part up. That's
oh
not,
okay. That wasn't in there.
yeah.
Crystal did make a comment too on the over on the Blue app. There says, "What if he was free balling while changing? He could have been."
He could have been. He could have been, but it's just odd. You know what I mean? It feels wrong. You know what I mean? To be at that spot in the church.
Right, the
Man
place
of
of
the
God.
Lord. Yeah, yeah. And then you'd like, let me just change my clothes real quick and get butt ass naked. No, I don't know. It just feels like
And anybody can walk in, right? But luckily we found out it was her husband, so that's why she saw him naked. But imagine if the priest wasn't her husband, had the door unlocked,
would
and
you
was
have
changing his butt ass naked. Just anybody could just walk in those doors.
would he have to wear like one of those chastity belts afterwards or something?
So my wife is obviously listening to the show. She just sent me a text message, and she said it's probably hot in those robes.
Probably is. It probably
Right.
is. I mean,
But
just
don't
to
they
be
make
fair,
those clothes fans now though, right? You just stick a couple fans in there. They sell them what in
that's
the
right.
TikTok shop.
That's right.
Just
That's
turn on
right.
a couple of fans and get that air blowing down there. You'll be okay.
I feel like I feel like whether you have underwear on or not, it's still gonna be hot in the robe though. I still feel like you should cover your junk.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to keep that junk covered. All right, let's move on to the next one. Joey
Okay.
Chestnut. Whoop, go ahead.
I actually found one and I want your guys' opinion on this.
Okay, gotcha. Go for it.
A Wisconsin driver moved a road closed barrier and continued on their way only to get their pickup truck stuck in freshly poured concrete.
Gosh, so they failed to follow instructions because he thought he was a Billy badass.
They moved the barrier
Sue
thinking, okay,
the
I got a
city.
truck, I got this, and then drove into wet concrete.
Yeah,
Sue the
Billy
city.
badass.
It's the city's fault.
It's the city's fault.
Yeah,
He's going to blame it
yeah.
on the city.
Yeah, I feel like
And then there's
he's
another
gonna
one that I
win.
found as well.
You think he's going to win? How is he? He moved it.
Well, it's the same premise as the person who sued McDonald's for coffee being too hot. You know what I mean?
That
Like
is
it's
true.
basically there was nobody there to prevent him from moving the sign that allowed him to go through. You know what I mean? Like it was just there. It
Right.
wasn't guarded. So if they may have thought that that sign was maybe put there by mistake, but if the city would have hired the proper person to secure the area, then he wouldn't have been able to drive in there.
That is true. Okay. I
I
can
could
get that.
argue
So
that
yeah,
in court.
I can see him winning that in court. Then yeah, I still think the one that sued McDonald's for the hot coffee was like the most ridiculous lawsuit. Can't believe they won. But like like when you order hot coffee,
Right?
the word hot is in the name of the thing you're ordering. Like
I get it. Just like the person that was too large to fit in the booth at like McDonald's or Waffle House or somewhere. There was somewhere where they could not get into the booth. They were too large, and they sued them for not having booths large enough to
And did,
accommodate.
and they won.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn. I got to think of
Mhm.
something
That's why
petty
most
to sue
places
over.
don't have booths.
Fuck.
I was about to say that's why most places like that don't have booths anymore. They have like the stools that are the stupidest
Yep.
thing ever. But
That's crazy. So
Yeah,
you
the
like that's
cafe
essentially
has like
showing that you can
more
sue
options.
if you find a lawyer good enough and a lawyer who's money hungry. You could sue over anything.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That is insane.
I believe in
look
that
into
one.
this. A man caught balancing a running chainsaw on his chin for over 4 minutes in Idaho.
Makes
Not
sense. What else you
like,
got to do in fucking
right.
Idaho?
You got absolutely jack shit to do in Idaho.
There is not a fucking thing you can do in
That
Idaho
guy's
besides balance
bored.
a chainsaw on your chin.
He's probably got a 12 pack in him right now. He's drinking those fucking IPAs and he's ready to rock and roll.
And 2 inches hard. You know what I mean? Because it's colder than shit up there. You know what I mean?
That is true.
Nothing else to do. Balance chainsaws to prove your manhood.
Yeah, Idaho, there ain't jack
Yeah,
shit
let's
out there.
balance a chainsaw on my chin for 4 minutes just because, why not?
I wonder how many cones get destroyed in a year. Oh, so many. And some of those cones is like people just don't know how to drive. Like people just they can't stay in that straight lane. I see it almost every time. There's a lot of people that swerve to the right or swerve to the left, and I'll think they're drunk sometimes when they're not. They're just swerving.
Somebody, hold on. In
Thanks
the
so much for
chat,
the
somebody said they used Gorilla Glue as moose and then sued Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, did you ever see that
Yes,
lawsuit?
because they lost their hair.
She
They
did it on
lost their hair.
TikTok. She's got a viral TikTok video.
What the fuck kind of crazy
Misty,
shit?
thank you
is
so
that?
much.
Misty, thank you. That's very nice of you.
Thanks so much. Misty. Like, like, yeah, you imagine using Gorilla Glue in your hair and then suing them, knowing it's Gorilla Glue.
There, you just
And,
found it, dude. You
yeah.
just found the stupid lawsuit. Go find
This is
something
why
else.
we
Liquid
don't have-
nails.
This is why we don't have good glue anymore.
Yeah,
This
I
is why
thought
we
that I
don't
could.
have glue that cures in 2 seconds because people are and would sit there and put their fingers together and glue their fingers forever.
Yep.
Like masturbating with liquid nails.
Oh my God. You imagine? You imagine the ER on that one, dude? I wonder how the doctors and nurses are like. Shout out to all of our doctors and nurses in the ER. The shit
Oh,
that
they have
they
to keep a
must
straight
be.
face.
You,
Oh
dude,
yeah,
the
the
ones when they
gerbil in
got
the ass people. Yeah,
right.
Like
The
what are you
people that
doing?
going in there like, oh, doctor, I stuck a frozen hot dog up my woo-ha and it snapped off. I can't get it out. Like,
Yeah,
Not just that, but like security in hospitals and well as well, the things that they have to see.
oh, I got stories for you. I used to be a security guard for one of the biggest hospitals in Maine, and I've seen some shit in that hospital. It's crazy being a security guard. Other
My
ladies,
brother, when he was a security guard at the one here, he would have to go down with the bodies as they were put down where they have to go and watch like the eyes be removed and all this other stuff because he had to go with them.
yep, yeah, you have to match up the toes and stuff like that too. When you release them to the coroner, you have to verify all the information in the body.
what?
Yeah. So as a guard at the hospital, like when the mortician comes in to pick up the body from the hospital,
Yep.
you got to go down there and verify that they're getting the correct body. So you got to unzip the body bag and verify the body with the toe tag and stuff before you release it to the mortician. And sometimes they don't like to put the tags at the toes. So you end
Where
up
else do they put
unzipping to find it. Well, they'll put it sometimes on the stomach or they'll have it all the way at the top. Yeah. It
Oh.
sucks. Yeah. I can still see the one that the guys teased me about, said I got Christian on when I had to unzip the bag and the guy had no eyeballs. So when I unzipped it and his toe tag was up here and I unzipped it all, I saw his head, his mouth was wide open, he had no eyeballs in his socket. So it was just fucking a straight haul. I was like, yeah, this is fucked. What did I
That's
sign
because the
up
one
for?
that brought him. That's because that's the one that brought him down there had to watch them take those out.
Right. The funny part is too, when I worked there, that's when the pay was shitty. I was getting paid $9.50 an hour doing that job back then.
$9.50.
$9.50 an hour to do that job.
That's that's fucking highway robbery right there.
That was back in the day, though. That was a long time ago. All right, another news, y'all. Joey Chestnut defends hot dog title. Whoops. Joey Chestnut defends hot dog title while on probation for battery. Champion
Hell yeah.
eating contest star has legal drama, but is still competing. Hot
What
dog.
does that matter?
No, it doesn't really matter. I don't even know why that made national news.
Yeah, like I mean, what? But really?
But yeah, I mean, who cares? The guy's got a record. Why can't he still eat hot dogs?
Right. It has nothing to do with like who he's
I
beating.
mean, who's really out there watching people shove fucking 12, 20 hot dogs in their fucking mouths? I know I'm not enticed by watching that. I guess that's
No,
another fetish, right? Maybe that's another fetish.
no. I think it's one of those things where people watch it because it's just morbidly curious. They're like, how do they do that? How do they eat so much? And to me, it just looks disgusting
It
to watch
does.
them like soaking in water and like just. Oh man, that's gross as fuck.
Oh, my wife asked if he was incarcerated. I don't think he is incarcerated right now. He's on probation. He's
If he
on
was
probation.
incarcerated, that's a whole different meaning of a hot dog eating contest. You know
Right.
what I'm
That is true. Yeah, no, he's on
saying?
probation. He's not incarcerated.
Yeah, they put him on cell block
You
D.
almost said it in the main accent.
Right. I did. I almost did say in the main accent.
Incarcerated.
Okay.
Next one we got museum's Knight Rider replica car gets a speeding ticket. Kit lookalike ticketed for 36 miles per hour in a 25-mile-per-hour zone, despite sitting motionless in a museum for years.
That's stupid. Like, I mean, what, why?
All right. Let's see. May 29th, black bear wanders into two Massachusetts schools. Young bear visits Worcester schools and police chase ensues. So police went in there chasing the bears inside the school. Imagine going to open up your school for the day if we get ready for the students. You walk in and you're greeted by two bears.
I'm gonna close the fucking door and walk out.
Seen black bears on campus of my high school, but never did they get inside.
Didn't want his GD. Oh man, let's see. Oh, that's a shitty situation. There's a kitten that was trapped deep in a Connecticut sewer pipe on May 29th. Firefighters entered the system at 3 spots to locate and rescue the little kittens.
Oh,
I know. There's your little sweet little story.
did you know? Did you know? Going back to this priest thing, that priests can get married, right? We read that,
Yep.
but nuns, they are absolutely take vows of celibacy and dedicate their entire life to God and the church. They do not date or marry in any religious service. If they want to get married, like if they decide that they want to try that out, then they have to go through the proper, I can't say this word, canonical or church process to be officially released from their vows. Once this process is complete, she returns to lay life. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. She is permitted then to marry.
Interesting. I don't
So
think it's-
a priest can get like kind of, they can be a priest if they were married. They can never be married.
Interesting. So they can't have their bodies touched at all then.
Apparently,
But do you think that's pretty much Mary Jesus? Do you think they really hold up to that though? Do you think like maybe somehow with the doors shut and the priests are in there and because they sleep in the church, right? They sleep in the church. Do you think maybe
I think
there's
they
some
sleep in the
unholiness going on in the
nunnery.
church?
I think because like isn't the dudes in the monastery and then the chicks are in the nunnery or something like that it's called? And why do you think it's called the nunnery? Because there's none happening.
That is true. That is true. Let's see. I saw there's Mama Letty's thing right there. There's another one Mama Letty told us. Wow, what the hell? All right, well, high school students build the world's largest. Why is this even done in school? High school students build the world's largest remote controlled paper plane in China. They made a new Guinness record.
In China.
In China. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Uh, Nunnery makes it sound like dairy cows. Michigan High School makes sense. The seniors arrived on senior day all in tractors, ATVs, and golf carts. That's how they're all brought into the school for their graduation day.
Where was that? In Idaho?
No, that's in Michigan.
Yeah, that makes sense. Checks out. I was in Western Michigan for a little while. That makes
My
sense.
my high school used to do that on FFA days.
Or here's a fun one. I saw this one on TikTok, actually. There was a deputy who wrote a ticket to a woman who did not have a hand for holding a phone while driving. And in the video, the officer approaches her car and says she's getting a ticket for texting and driving. He saw her texting with her right hand. She holds up her hand and it's a stub. There's no hand there. It's just her stub. She says, "This hand?" He says, "Yes." She's like, "You saw me texting with this hand?" He's like, "Yes." Needless to say, she went to court, won the case because she has no hand there. She had a
But
stub.
let's be real. You can text with a nub. It only takes a finger.
You got no hand. There's no hand there. It's just a
Yeah, but have
nub.
you ever
No.
seen the dude that does the tapping on the food? Yeah,
Yeah.
with the like the elbow thing, taps on the food. He's got he's got a little finger, dude.
Oh, I don't
I
see how
feel,
they could do that though.
let me see.
I mean,
Without
it's just like the guy that plays video games on TikTok with his mouth because he's got no arms and feet. So he's literally got a whole setup that he uses like the air and stuff. That lady's not very handy. That is true.
Okay, so I got one for you guys, and it includes Michigan and New York.
Oh boy, let's go with it. I see my wife typing something too and waiting to see what she's posting up.
Steve, I'm not saying his last name, from Michigan, drove a street legal, custom built, banana shaped car all the way to New York.
Let's go. Oh, my
That
wife.
was
Sorry, hold on. My wife
Guinness
corrected
World
me.
Record.
The cop said she was holding the phone and not texting. She was holding the phone in her right hand. I guess that was all over national news as well.
Oh, I
Oh yeah,
see.
that's
I got the video. That was in Palm Beach County. It just, yeah. National attention has had her distracted driving ticket dismissed. That's crazy.
Do you imagine being that cop right now? I bet you he is. Yeah, he's getting
That's
shit at the
funny.
station.
This is Thomas, who did not have a right hand, showed that to the deputy, who continued questioning her. Did you or did you not have the phone in your hand? The deputy asked. I did not, Thomas replied. You did not have your phone in your hand. I did not, she said. Hand to God, you did not have your phone in your hand. He said, hand to God.
Can you imagine?
That's funny.
Now let's have some more fun here. We got some quirky science, culture, and what the fuck moments.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, what you got, Mama Letty?
I want to read you one more Guinness World Record from this year. You ready?
Okay, gotcha.
It's called the longest line of cheesesteaks.
That sounds delicious.
In March, the Philadelphia International Airport set a highly localized record by laying out 1,291 cheesesteaks end to end to celebrate National Cheesesteak Day. They used the Philly airport to spread these to make the line.
Mm.
Man, that's a
I
lot.
can't believe
Jeez,
damn
that's
delicious that was.
right. Philly cheesesteaks the bomb.
It really is. Not the one with cheese whiz, but the one with like real cheese. You know what I mean? Like it's got to have real cheese.
Well, cheese whiz is good too. The
Cheese
cheese whiz
whiz.
one is good
Cheese
too.
whiz is good.
Cheese. Oh my God.
My
Blah.
wife, by the way, obviously, my wife is a little on the delayed side where she's listening on the Red app. I believe she said that she held her phone, she held up her knob when she said it, and she's like he's like the other hand or some shit.
Yeah, when he said hand to God, she put up her nub, and he's like the other hand, and then so she did it with the real hand.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I think there's like a slight delay when the wife listens to it on the Red app.
Hmm.
Yeah, hand to God, she says. Okay. All right, next one. Quirky science culture, what the fuck moments. New research suggests unusual internal compass in pigeons that they may navigate using their liver.
I have nothing to refute that. You know what I mean? Like
I
I've
would
got.
be a failed pigeon. I would be a failed pigeon.
As long as the pigeon ain't drinking like the raccoon, it should be fine. I mean, if the pigeon's
what if
drinking
it
like the
has-
raccoon, then you might not want to trust its liver.
I
What if it
don't
has
understand
medical
that.
Like navigating. What did you say about the pigeon? What?
I said, but what if the pigeon has medical issues? Like its liver's all fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you
That's
navigate
the
with your
ones.
liver?
That's the ones that just fly around in the parking lot.
Yeah, those are the ones you throw your French fries out and watch them just scurry around and fight over a French fry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the ones that go to the beach and eat Alka-Seltzer.
Oh, this should be interesting. Well, no, because May's already passed, so I didn't have any vivid dreams. But there was a rare blue micro moon rise on late May with the second full moon of May tied to vivid dream reports and lunar weirdness. I don't think I had any really. I didn't have any vivid dreams this month. I do get some decent vivid dreams, but I didn't have any this month.
I wonder if that was the day that I got sex back to back. You know what I mean? Like I wonder if Misty was having some lucid dreams.
Oh, she could have. Maybe that's what. Maybe it gave her that little
Because I was
intoxication.
definitely,
You know.
yeah, she was
made her
telling
feel
everybody I was
freaky.
walking with the walk a little bit for 2 days in a row. You know what I mean? 'Cause she was like, she woke up and she had some weird dream with Gavin or something.
Right. Missy goes, your wife just posted a chat, goes, the fuck? Caleb posted, maybe that's why I had weird dreams. What were the it doesn't give the dates, it just says late May. So if you look back and find out when we had the second full moon of May, that's when they people are reporting of vivid dreams and lunar weirdness. Wait,
Yeah,
wasn't it
when you
late
realize,
May when we
It
had that
was.
asteroid or meteor crash down in the border of Massachusetts?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking about the 2 days that I had it back to back.
Ken, yeah, Ken, while you're thinking about those 2 days, you want to know why that happened?
Mm-mm.
There's
I
a
mean,
shift
yes,
in the universe.
There's a shift in the universe. Ah, that is true.
shift in the universe. Okay, and maybe that's why. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just deja vu.
Maybe.
Maybe it felt like I had it twice.
Ken, you like underwear, obviously, right?
I'm a fan. I mean,
All right.
yeah.
I want to check out this new designer out in Australia.
All right.
An Australian designer makes underwear with real taxidermied rats sewn on. May 29th,
Yeah.
fashion statement. Imagine
Rat
wearing
skin.
rat skin. You're wearing rat skin underwear.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That doesn't appeal to me.
I mean, would it be silky?
I don't know. I don't know that
Because
I'd even want to try that.
like that's some interesting. I
Oh,
mean,
then never mind. Yeah, Raquela. Yep, that means that it wasn't then. Mister,
oh
you're off the
no.
hook. It wasn't some lunar, weirdness that happened.
But the 30th and 31st, I think, is when that meteor did crash down in Massachusetts.
Maybe so.
Maybe. But yeah, so go back to the rat skin, the rat skin underwear.
I gotta look this up.
I mean, could you imagine going on and finding underwear? I mean, listen, back in the day, they did wear rawhide clothing. Well, that back in the day, they made like the rawhide undergarments and stuff. Are you looking at the pictures right now? Is it pretty grotesque
It's
or what?
weird, but it's like panties.
It's like panties.
Yeah, it's not. It's like got a rat like over the vagina.
Oh, so it's made for women. So it's not
Yeah.
a men underwear. It's woman underwear. Interesting. Okay.
Ken didn't specify what type of underwear he liked.
Rat fur bikini. Oh my god. What
That's
woman? What kind of woman do you think would wear that? What kind of woman? Is there any ladies that we have in our chat that would wear a underwear made with rat skin? If we'll
Not
say,
even if I lived in Antarctica.
let's say like it was located at TikTok shop. They said, "Hey, we got a new item. We want you to try these out and make a video for us. We'll pay you a couple $100 to promote our rat skin underwear."
No, it better be a couple thousand.
Chat
Even
is
put it in my showcase.
the chat's going crazy with no on the no one's willing to wear the rat skin underwear. Would you, Ken? Would you wear rat skin underwear?
No, no, I'm looking at it. It's pretty fucking gross. It's weird.
Another interesting one: cosplayers at a Faneem con. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. That's from the AC Hustlers.
From the
Okay.
flea plague.
That's probably come with a free plague. All right. Cosplayers at a Faneem con sell fruit juice steeped in their own feet on May 27th in San Jose. Foot juice. It's a trend at anime conventions.
Foot juice?
Foot juice. Yep.
It's about as bad as the one person that gave bathwater.
I mean, is that how a lot of them make wine though? Like a lot of wineries, like the people step in the grapes.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's a real deal.
Technically,
You don't think it's a real deal?
that's cranberries because I've seen them sit there and do that, and they put it full of water, and then a lot of people usually don't make it as those workers because a bunch of big spiders start crawling up, trying to get out of the water.
Let me see here.
Yeah, look up foot juice and anime convention. They use presses now. Okay, so yeah, so you're going to an anime convention that's already unsanitary in a sense, and don't know what's on these people's feet, how well they wash them, and they're slopping down on the fruit to make fruit juice.
It's more a specialized artisanal practice rather than a standard nowadays. Some wineries still use their feet to crush grapes.
Yeah, Sassy Maine Coons is saying it's real deal. Winery here stomps on grapes every Saturday. Makes you just want to go grab a bottle of wine and drink and wonder if you got a little foot fungus in there with it, huh?
That's weird. Oh, this wine is highly acidic.
So yeah, it's gonna kill off anything that might
alcoholic
be in there.
environment, which makes it incredibly hostile to human bacteria and pathogens. Before stepping into vats, workers thoroughly wash their feet, but even without it, natural fermentation quickly eliminates any unwanted microbes.
Why I don't. Let's go. Why you don't drink red wine? All right, y'all looking to lose some weight? Listen up. There's a man out there. He's claiming that mooing helped him lose 84 pounds in 6 months. He reported this on May 27th. Yep. He had dramatic before and after jawline trend. It's going extreme. It was mewing. MEWING. Mewing.
Oh, mute this.
This?
That's what they do. Yeah, the kids mewing. They rub their chin.
So he lost 84 pounds doing this.
That don't make no damn sense.
That don't make no fucking sense. And like when I thought you said mooing, I'm like, maybe he's going moo, but still that would have made no sense. But mooing is where you're running your fingers around your jawline.
Yeah, let's make sure.
Yeah, so type in man claimed mewing helped him lose 84 pounds.
It primarily refers to a tongue posture technique intended to define the jawline, which is morphed into a meme used to dodge questions. Less commonly, it appears as niche NSFW slang term.
Oh man. Oh shit! Thank you so much.
Okay, so I found what I was talking about with the cranberry juice. You guys ready?
Got it.
Okay, so cranberry juice being like one of the very antioxidants, preventing urinary tract infections, all that stuff, is cool. But the workers who harvest the fruit, literally do this in extreme weather, high machinery, deep waters, and bog or flooded bogs. And the reason that they do it in flooded bogs is because it makes it so that the spiders don't want to be near the cranberries anymore, and then you have bog spiders climbing on you.
Sounds like a good
And
time.
bog spiders can be like really freaking giant spiders.
That sounds pretty
So
terrible.
most people can't actually make it through that job.
I mean, I'm not sure if I'm all down about having a job where spiders are crawling on me. I don't
Mm-mm.
mind spiders, but I'm not. I mean, I also don't really like them. I don't mind them, but I don't
No,
like
these
them.
things are crawling on you to get away from the water. So like they're actively climbing on top of you.
So they probably
Mm-mm.
got stuff like that. They got to be wearing jeans and having stuff tying their pants so they can't crawl up into their clothes.
Oh yeah, they have like the waders that go like the waiter overalls that they wear
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But yeah, spiders actively crawl on top of them.
interesting. I will say
Mm-mm.
we just literally made it through all the weird shit in the past 2 weeks. I think I like talking about the weird shit that happened the past 2 weeks. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I like looking it up because there's definitely some weird shit that happened in the past couple weeks. It just makes no sense of why some of the things that, I don't know. The world is just weird. And you still believe in aliens?
Oh,
We got enough
absolutely.
weird shit that happens without that.
Yeah, but to believe that we are the only living beings within in this big ass galaxy that we live in is insane. You got to think that there's other living things out there.
I don't know. I feel like we've been around for a long time, and if there was, then they'd be here already.
Maybe they are
Okay,
here.
but what if they have been here already? What if because we still haven't actively discovered most of the ocean, correct?
That is true.
If they are
Why would they go
aliens,
there,
who's to say
though?
that they don't breathe water
So should I.
or are actively able to breathe in water and what's down there?
Right? Yeah, like D says, the solar system is still expanding.
Right, cool. I mean, what I'm saying is, like, I'm not saying that it might not ever happen. I don't know, but I just feel like now is like our time, and maybe it'll evolve in something a little later. But I just don't. But I don't feel like. I mean, if they were amongst us, then why ain't they eating cheesesteaks? You know what I mean? Like, why aren't they doing
Maybe
cool
they are
shit?
eating
Like,
cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks.
yeah,
Maybe they
maybe
are
they're
living among us
monkeys.
and they're hiding, and they kind of just they can't be shown. Maybe a government's somewhat hiding it right now. Because there are
Or
senators,
maybe they're actively in front of us in different positions and look like humans.
out there that say there are bodies that the government hasn't released the information on yet. They're saying that the government has bodies of these aliens.
I don't buy it.
Now, what about
I
the
just
what is it? Mexico? Was it last year in Mexico? One of the doctors or whatever showed like these it was a box of these it was a box of two of these little like things that were definitely not human or an animal. That there's the bone, the corpse of these things. They're mummified that they brought.
still don't buy it.
Do you not buy it? Do you just don't want to believe in it because it would be hard to
No,
believe that there's little things out there that could be living among us that we really don't know?
what if they're just weird shaped people?
What if it's a
What if they're just
chupacabra?
a form? There. What
What
if they're
about
just?
Bigfoot?
I don't believe in that.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not believing Bigfoot, but I do believe there's aliens out there. Look at
Really?
the drawings of the pyramids. The
You
pyramids
think
tell
we're the
quite a
only
bit of
people that
story.
had artistry? You know what I mean? Like they just, they just
Pyramids.
drew some.
There's pyramids all over the world.
Yeah, the pyramids they draw. They got pictures of spacecrafts inside the pyramids. They got pictures of what the people have said the aliens look like with the tall, slinky guys with the big ass heads and shit.
Didn't they have psychedelic drugs back then too?
Yeah,
I think they did. Yeah.
you got to blame it on the psychedelic drugs.
I mean, why not? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just because, just because somebody drew it back then doesn't mean that it was necessarily like, okay, that's legit. You know what I mean?
Right. That's just like was there the it's hard to talk about. See, some of the stuff we can't talk about is around TikTok, but like the FE people if you know what I mean. Those people think that they're on the other side of Antarctica because you're not we no nobody who's a civilian is able to go a certain way past Antarctica. Like there's a certain spot that you cannot cross as a civilian in Antarctica, and people think that that's where they're hiding a bunch of shit.
Really?
Yeah,
And people believe this.
there's some people that believe. Oh yeah, dude, I listen to podcasts that talk about that quite quite frequently. It's
I
kind
have
of
been
interesting.
in TikTok boxes where people fight over this type of stuff.
Yep.
So yes, people believe in it.
There's people out there too that believe and that they're cloning. Like it's one of the
Okay,
stories. Well, go
there
ahead.
was cloning back when I was a kid in middle school because they cloned a sheep.
There's stories out there that the way
Didn't this
we
shit
got
die?
involved, if you look past like the Bible scenario, one of the stories that are out there that I've heard in multiple podcasts, like literally multiple podcasts, is that we are byproducts of two aliens. I can't remember like the names of these aliens. Like there's the lizards and the Obanakis or whatever they're called, and we're a byproduct of those two together. And that's one of the stories. It's quite interesting, dude. Like these people firmly believe that's how we're there. We were originally made as workers to do their bidding and do all their work, and they're farming.
Wow.
Yeah, Anunnakis. There we go. Anunnakis. That's it, D.
Wow. So,
I mean,
so what does the
technically, we are the
Anunnakis look
government
like?
in the way we are just kind of here.
The Anunnakis are a slightly larger type of an alien. They're probably more the ones that you see with the hold on, let me pull them up real quick. Hold on. Let me see what the Anunnakis look like so I can give a better description here. Hold on. Let me type it in. Anunnokis. Anunnakis, yeah, so they pretty much look like us. They're just a larger being of us. The Anunnakis, yeah, they're a larger being of us. They pretty much they're probably the 12 footers. Yeah, they're like the 12 feet people.
And the lizards and those guys got together.
That's what they say. So apparently they fought over the land, from what they're saying in the podcast. They fought over the land. They decided to work together. And apparent, quote unquote, like I said, these are shows I listen to. This is where I can like, yeah, I don't believe that, but quote unquote, because do we actually have physical proof that anybody's made it to the core of Earth? Like they physically dug straight to the bottom to the core of the Earth.
I don't know. I mean, I would imagine somebody's claimed that.
Claimed that, okay, but we don't have proof because one of the
Mm.
stories is that deep into the Earth there's more cities, and in the cities is where a large majority of these aliens live. And another fun one too, another fun one to explore and like listen to the podcast and just kind of like it's interesting, is they talk about the moon. That the moon is like because it's funny. It's funny because I asked my son what Earth's satellite is. What is Earth's natural satellite, Ken?
The moon.
The moon. One of the stories is that the moon is actually there's inside of it is a whole damn city. Inside of the moon is a whole damn city. Like there's people out there that like when I listen to these podcasts that they said they've been inside of the moon and it's like a huge arena.
There's people in these podcasts that have claimed that they've been to the moon inside the arena.
Yeah. That when they're taken. But then now you can think of some of this other stuff that's on the less of a weird thing. So it kind of makes you want to believe is the reports we've gotten from fighter jets, reports for men on the sea, the Navy men who have seen these flying objects. One moment they're there, the next minute they watch it just dive straight into the ocean. That's why Mama Letty mentioned the ocean because there are reports of these flying objects, the UAPs are called, where they literally fly straight into the ocean and they don't pop back up. And they'll see them. They'll see the lights of these devices flying for a minute before it goes deeper down in. This is coming from our military.
Mushrooms. I think that's what they're doing.
They're doing the mushrooms on the carriers.
Yes. It all makes sense.
And then the fighter jets, flying alongside of these things coming across them.
I don't know. It just seems a little bit tall tellish.
It's one of those things
know,
I can't believe it until you see it kind of a guy.
Yeah. Let me look here.
What are you looking up now? I love kids like, okay, let me look something up real quick. Lack of oxygen, Kayla says in the chat.
There's lack of oxygen.
Well, they got plenty of oxygen in the cockpit. They got the mask. That's what the mask is for. My ex-sister-in-law claims she has saw a spaceship in Ohio and disappeared in a hillside. Crystal's saying in the another chat on the Blue app.
Ohio is one of the places where a lot of shit is the most active. I am just saying.
Right in Ohio? Why would
yeah.
Ohio be like? Why would Ohio, out of all places, be the most active? That's interesting. See, it's funny because I thought it was. I've heard reports that the East Coast was one of the most active.
Well, Ohio, I mean, I feel like East Coast is more active, but Ohio, there's a couple man-made hills, and that's about it.
That is
So
true.
you're able to see things a lot farther.
There's a lot of
for a lot
cornfields out
clearer.
there too,
Yeah.
where a lot of those designs were made in those cornfields. I think some of my TikTok's about ready to have a dancing seaman on it.
Say again?
Snooch, welcome in.
No. It says 9 alien races according to AIs: Greys, Reptilians, Nordics, Tall Whites, Mantis, Onukai, Syrians. What? That's a country. Can't take that. And Venetians.
Alicia in our chat says she's in Ohio. She swear that she's seen something. It was bright green, and next thing she knew, it was gone.
When they say Ohio's weird, they mean Ohio's weird on multiple different levels.
I wonder is Wendy still in the chat? Because Wendy and Sully in Ohio. Obviously, Sully be cursing us everywhere. But like, I wonder if Wendy lives more on the countryside of Ohio. I wonder if she has seen anything out there in Ohio.
Yep. She said, yep.
Yep.
Or if the kids have said they've seen
Right.
anything.
The kids have seen anything. Like I've always catch myself because I work nights, right? I work nights. So I'm always one time. Well, let's go. Okay. So Wendy's seen something out there. I'm always looking in the sky at nighttime, looking up there to see what's different.
Makes no sense. It just doesn't. Fucking aliens.
Okay, well, you're lucky because the state you're in, they don't want to go there anyways.
That is true. Yeah, they want to stay away from California.
Why?
Your kid said it was skinwalkers.
I do not say those words. I do not say those words.
What, skinwalkers? Why's that?
I do not say those words. I live too close to freaking the Adirondacks and all that. No, I do not
that
say
is
those
true.
words. I've actively gone outside in the snow and seen footprints go from one type of footprint instantly to a different type of footprint.
Interesting. I mean, there could be things out there that we don't know living in the woods too. You don't know. It's pretty easy to hide in the woods.
I don't know.
It's pretty easy to hide in the woods. You hear some freaky ass shit. That's why supernatural is a big thing. I do believe in supernatural, but I do question myself on the supernatural aspect, whether it's supernatural like spirits or whether or not it's the alternate reality. Like I've experienced I have experienced stuff at haunted locations. That I have experienced stuff that I can never fucking explain why it happened or how it happened.
Because they're still existing in their timeline while we're in ours.
I had an incident where myself and my employee that still works with me to this date, him and I cleaned this place out in Kennebunkport, Maine. And this place has a grave site behind it where the lady who used to own the building died with her child, and they were buried in the back of this business because there was a house back in the day. And we went in there cleaning one time, and we were both downstairs, and we heard footsteps upstairs like someone was running. Instantly snapped around. We cleared the building, walked through the whole place, not a single soul in there. We met back up at the same spot in front of this bar. And as we were talking, like, dude, what the fuck was that? We're like, we don't know. We heard a female's voice. I can't remember exactly what she said, but we heard a female's voice as if she was standing next to us. And both of us, the hair on our arms stood straight the fuck up.
Didn't
we can't
happen.
explain it. Oh, it absolutely happened. We couldn't explain. We don't know why what happened. And then there's another account that Cape Porpoise, Maine, that we cleaned, that this place was known to be haunted by the locals, by law enforcement and everything. There'd be times I'd go in at night when I walk in, the stuff, because they had three, like, you know, the tricycles, the little 3-wheel tricycles and stuff like that, the kids' old fashioned toys. They had those hanging on the ceiling with a bunch of like street signs and shit like that, all old fashioned type of shit hanging on the ceiling. We'd walk in there, you would hear whispering upstairs, and you would see those shit up, fucking swinging on the ceiling. And we clean upstairs, so there's nobody upstairs. You see the shit on the ceiling swinging. And there was one time the alarm, I left the building, and ooh, Wendy, I've heard stories about that. And I left the building. I was done cleaning it. I left. I get a phone call from the owner, Mark, the alarm's going off. Can you go back and meet the police to let the police in? Absolutely. I got there. The cop has heard so many stories about that building. You know who she made go in first? She didn't walk in to clear the fucking building. She made me walk in the building first. Like, this time, like, you got the gun and the badge. Why am I walking into the building first? Like, this is bullshit.
No,
But it's because she heard the stories.
So I had one at my house before the house ended up burning in 2020 or 2015. When I lived with my parents, we were at the house and we had some cable guy come up because we were having issues with the second TV or something. So he comes in, checks what he's got to do, goes back to the van to go grab his stuff, right?
Yeah.
As he's walking back toward the house, all of a sudden, all me and my brother see is just him bolting through the front door, pale as a ghost. He goes, I heard a girl. And all he heard in his ear was, hello?
Or
And
how
like,
about,
I've literally seen stuff happen at that house so many times, and I was like, yep, I know her. She's cool.
or about the time that I quit a security job one night and had to come home because my wife was fucking scared fucking for her life. We just had our first son, our 26-year-old. We just recently had him. We're in our
Oh,
first ever
sorry.
apartment building, and I was off working a security gig, and I get a phone call from my wife telling me I need to get home. She saw and where our bedroom was, so our bed where our bed was against the wall to the right hand side, you had our door to the bedroom. Off to the right outside that door to the left was another door to a hallway with the glass windows so you can see out there. But there's like a curtain there, like a white curtain. She saw a tall guy wearing one of those old fashioned top hats standing at the top of the stairs, staring in. And funny part is, kind of funny but not funny, there are tales of this top hat guy with children. But we never knew about that actually until last year when we talked about it on a podcast episode.
Fuck.
Silver Fox says her ex-husband daughter died, and for years they heard toys going off upstairs when there was no kids.
My
That's
dad, when I was home once, or when I wasn't home once, he was home by himself, and he knew he was home by himself. I was at a friend's house doing for a sleepover. He ended up telling me when I got home that the whole time I was gone, all he heard was my voice saying, "Dad, Dad, come here." Like he was downstairs and it was coming from upstairs.
So there's stories, Ken, that can't be explained.
all bullshit.
Bullshit. So I'm guessing you've never had
if I
an
told Ken what I've actually had happen to me, he would not believe me.
you've never had any type of experience, like no supernatural type of experience whatsoever. Nothing that you're like, I have no fucking way of explaining what just happened.
No.
Not a single one. Interesting. What about your
No, I
wife?
really haven't. I don't know. Ask her. Misty, are you in the chat? Wendy's already scared.
Damn, look at that. Wendy says the D says his coworker
Oh.
passed this past New Year's Eve. Couple months. Holy shit, D. Let's go. So yeah, there's quite a
So,
bit of stories
and
out there.
I went to a house that I knew that my friends had gone to and that they've had activity in. And when I went to this house, this location, just me and my friends, like we were all actively next to each other. I went upstairs and I could see them outside, all of them.
Misty.
And when I said, "Okay, we're leaving," like because I usually say, "We're leaving. You can't follow. You can't do this. You can't do that. Whatever." So they stay there, or at least try to listen. When I started doing that, all of a sudden, all I felt was what felt like a hand go and grab my neck.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I've literally been like actually touched by something that I did not see.
Ken's dog came up to see the hand hockey behind her, right?
There's
Oh,
no.
man.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess Misty's not in here.
Shadow people, the man with the top hat talked to me. I saw a tall, completely black silhouette enter the bedroom. It had a top hat, a coat, and looked like a male figure. At the side of the bed was a chair he sat. Thousands of people. The Hat Man is one of the most creepy, pernicious sightings of the shadow people. A tall, slender male presence is often reported by people. Hold on, let me click on it.
And the Shadow Man is not even like just one place. Like multiple people see him in multiple different like locations out of states.
So yeah, and he's wearing the top hat that my wife explained. This is interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of stories about the shadowy top hat man.
And how is he in all places at once?
Right. People used to tell windy orbs were flying overhead. I live in Rockledge, Florida, and we have a haunted restaurant. It's called Ashley's. I've heard of Ashley's actually. I think that used to be that was on one of the Ghost Hunter shows. Now I will say there's some Ghost Hunter shows out there that I don't believe are legit. I think they're definitely some of those are definitely rigged. But yeah, there's some Ghost Hunter shows out there that I believe are that are absolutely fake, but there's some that I believe are legit.
I don't know. I just, I don't know. I don't. It just
I gotta
doesn't.
find a haunted place, man. We gotta find one so we can. I really do need to get a ghost hunting trip set up, y'all. We gotta set up one where we can get everybody in the show to fucking go do a ghost hunting thing.
I'd be down.
Ken, if we were able to set up some type of ghost hunting thing, would you come out and do a ghost hunting episode?
Sure, why not? Because it's not a thing. It's like going and looking to snipe. You know what I mean? Like snipe hunting. It's not a real bird.
It's not a rumor. And if you heard something or heard a voice or saw something that you couldn't explain, would you then believe?
No, I think that you fucking around with that Mandela effect or something.
So I'm gonna say this: if you do this, all I need Ken to have is an EMF reader.
I have one.
Just give him an EMF reader and just let him
Snipes are not
see as
real.
he's walking around this building that has no electricity, ask him why it's going up.
Right? Yeah, I do have one of those. It's actually I was talking to Sully not long ago, and I have one of those. Yeah, I have one of those that'll detect the electricity around you. Because they say when like a spirit's closer to you, it'll set off the EMF reader and it'll spike up and it'll dance and you'll detect electricity around you.
Because they're basically just energy. They're
Yeah.
balls of energy. That's all they are.
I don't. Yeah,
Hey,
and
one
I
of
don't think
one of the
I don't
laws
think
of
Misty
physics.
believes in it either.
One of
She's
the
not
laws
in
of
here, but
physics.
yeah.
Technically, you can never actually take away something. Nothing
What's
ever
that?
just disappears. It turns into something else.
Have you ever had any vivid dreams that you can't explain that just seem like they were legit real?
No, I don't recall any like that.
No, you don't have certain dreams that you remember?
Yeah, I remember them, but they don't seem like
See, there's
any.
something that felt so real to me that I till this day I remember it. But I've talked to my mom about it a few times. My mom still tells me she doesn't remember it at all. There's a time that I remember like it must have been a dream that was so vivid that stuck with me as like an actual memory. But I remember jumping into an ocean, pulling a kid out when I was a kid, and because I saw him drowning, and I brought him back on the beach side. My mother was there, and the kid's mother was coming up running or whatever to him afterwards. But yeah, that's something to me that felt like it was so real. But they told me it never happened, which is interesting. But
I
in
had
me,
such
it
a
still
vivid
fucking
dream.
felt real.
I had such a vivid dream when I was a kid. I had such a vivid dream when I was a kid that in my dream, because it would be so active and so vivid. So like I'd get it like every few months, and it was a vivid dream. So in my dream one time, I decided to literally pinch myself to wake myself up, and I felt it in real life, but I did not wake up.
Well, there's that one. Ken, remember the sleep app when I told you about the sleep app? That one dream I
Mhm.
had. I remember that one where the fucking guy ran through my body. I woke up dead out of my sleep screaming, "Help!" Because I didn't know what the fuck it was. Like, because I went to draw my weapon and my
I
weapon would
haven't
not
gotten
go off. And the guy
I
ran
haven't
through my
gotten
body.
Yeah, but at the same
shit on
time,
that
you
app.
also bit your wife in your sleep.
I did bit
So
my wife. I
That's
did.
true. You are batshit crazy.
I am batshit crazy. Cross my arms as a non-believer, the D says. A
fuck
non-believer
off.
or not want to
He
believe.
doesn't even want to be open to it. He's just cocked off. He's like, nah.
No, it just no. It's not that
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
said no
open.
3
It's not that
times.
I'm not open. It's just that it just seems so ridiculous to me. To me. But I'm not
Well,
saying
closed
that.
arms usually means you're not open.
So there should be a test for you, Ken. There should be a test to kind of open up and like see how many people believe in something in that.
What?
Yeah, like
Well,
Kayla
once
says,
you
well, once you
believe,
believe
you
you.
open yourself up to an experience. What? So I have to believe in it to experience it?
I don't think so. I think if you
No,
believe in
you
it
can
more, you open
experience it
yourself
if
more
you
to
don't
it.
believe it.
Yeah, you open
Yeah.
yourself up more if you end up
You
believing.
open the gates to you open the gates to more activity being able to actually like come to you
More
instead of being
receptive.
so shielded off.
More
Hmm.
receptive.
Okay. All right.
But no, I there's a little project for you, Ken, before the next episode. Talk to a few people about it. See, like just bring up because aliens are all out there. Bring up the alien conversation. See what others think
People will
about
probably think
aliens.
you're less crazy if you say ghosts, but bring up aliens, see what happens.
The alien one's all over the news right now. All over the news, all on the Congress floor. It's an interesting
Oh, I'm
one.
not listening to that. I'm watching the current cases that are going on.
Oh, look, Okie Boy for Life down there. Steve says aliens are real.
Let's go, Okie.
He doesn't have a real name.
Hello, Laura. Oh man, California vibe. Welcome in. I'm telling you, really, they are. Area 51 is interesting. I can't. I don't think. I think Area 51 is a ploy in my sense. I don't think they're holding it, if anything, at Area 51 because it's so well known. If they are, they're holding them in other locations.
No, that's where Bumblebee is.
Bumblebee. What about the here's a fun one. This is more on the aspect of like conspiracy, whatever, but the tunnels underneath what airport was? Is it the Denver airport? Have you heard about those ones?
Underneath the Denver airport.
Yep. The Denver airport. Supposedly there's a huge ritualistic style tunnels underneath the Denver airport. Okay, wrong. Bumblebee is in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
I did not know that.
You didn't hear about that one?
Hmm.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you'd have to look that up one of these times. Look up Denver airport tunnels. That's
Have
an
you guys heard
interesting
of the
one.
Paris catacombs?
Which catacombs?
The Paris catacombs.
Oh, the Paris catacombs. Yep.
There, I've actually seen a YouTuber go down there, and was supposed to have a tour guide, and the tour guide got him down there to a specific spot, and then just disappeared. Like just got away somehow and left them in the middle of the catacombs, which is actually pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. They had to watch their footage backwards just to get out.
Damn. Kayla in the chat says, by the way, I don't think I believe in the aliens we see on movies, but there's definitely another entity. Exactly. So yeah, I definitely don't think they're the kinds that we see in the movies. I agree with you on that. I think that they're definitely something else. They're portraying them differently in the movies. But then it goes back to the same thing. Some of these movies that you see, and then we see stuff happen. Sometimes you wonder if the directors know stuff that we don't know, because some of the shit just seems like, well, fuck, why did that happen? I thought I saw that in a movie.
You mean like Men in
Why
Black?
was everyone's favorite
Nah.
show found in the cases?
Nah,
Why was
I'm trying.
everyone's favorite show found in the files?
Right. Like the one movie there that raised a lot of conspiracy was that one movie there that was directed and financed by the Obamas.
Cocoon?
No. Did you really don't know? Do you know what movie I'm talking about?
No. I don't know.
Hold on. If you've not seen this movie, you got to watch it. Hold on. What movie was financed by Barack Obama? It was like Leave the World Behind. It's called Leave the World Behind. The Obamas financed that movie.
Really?
Yes, Julie, my son has that song on loop right now. Trust me, it's driving me nuts. I hear it just do 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 do. Yeah, Leave the World Behind. It's about an event that happens with an EMP, and it's weird because like all the electronic cars, like the Teslas and stuff like that, all took control of themselves and blocked off roads and shit so people could not leave. Like, it's a fucked up movie. It's slow playing, but it's a fucked up movie. And to know that the ex-president of the United States and the first lady had their play in this and gave them notes to put stuff in the movies is very intriguing. Like the Obamas added stuff in for the movie. They added stuff to the script.
And it's on Netflix?
I believe it is on Netflix now. Yep. That'd be a good one for you to watch.
Ooh, it's got Julia Roberts.
Yeah, that'd be a good one for you to watch.
Mm,
And then the way you watch it, just keep in mind, be like, wait a minute. The first man, fucking Wendy. I just really caught on what she said. Just keep in mind that the Obama.
I was waiting for you to see that.
there's a movie called First Man.
Wendy, yeah, first man. So yeah, when you're watching that, keep in mind that the Obamas took part in this. They helped finance it and they helped write the script.
I wonder if we could
And this
find
was
what
after
parts
the
they
presidency.
made sure to add.
Yeah, this is after the
'Cause if you
presidency.
could actually figure out what parts they made sure to add, that'd actually be like,
I'm sure if you deep search the internet, you could find out. If you did a deep search, you could absolutely find out.
probably.
You think of aliens more of a parasite? I got you, Kayla.
So are we the aliens? Because I think of us as the parasite.
Well, there's a story that see that's another theory. that we started off as parasites.
No, we
It
just
looks
become
like it
more
was a 2020 novel. It looks like it was came off that 2020 novel, and
It
he was
was.
heavily involved. But it didn't look like he was like he just liked the book.
Yeah, and then he added stuff to it. That's maybe aliens are starting off as a parasite. That is true. All stuff that's unexplainable that we can't just write off and say don't exist, in my opinion. But yeah, that's all I got today.
Yeah, I think we kind of circled the globe, so
We
to
did.
speak. I mean, we got into it just for a show that was going to be just bullshitting. I think we solved that. I think we definitely bullshitted.
Right?
So that was cool.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a good show. Yeah, I will stay on. I'll transfer everything over to my live screen. But yeah, I
Have
think
you heard have you heard about the D4VD case and what it's turning into?
the what?
D4VD case.
No.
It's a
Oh
case based
shit.
out of California.
Oh shit! Boom!
Boom. Talk about intergalactic. Thank you so much for the meteor shower. Let's go.
Talking about meteors falling down.
Right? Meteors falling down. We just got a meteor shower. Thank you so much for that, Wendy. Let's go. Lexi, welcome in. Appreciate it.
Intergalactic planetary.
I do believe that you should look into the D4VD case, Mark.
I will absolutely send me a Discord message on it so I can remember to look at it because otherwise I will absolutely forget.
You'll probably forget even if I message you, but I'll do it.
All right. But yeah, Ken's been over there yawning, so we'll end it on the other apps. I'll probably stay on TikTok for a little bit longer. Then I got to go to bed. I got to eat my 5 freaking melatonins to pass out.
That's 5
Yeah,
of
go
them.
sleep, old man.
I've taken 2, doesn't work. Taken 3, doesn't work. I have to take 5, and it knocks me out.
God.
But they're 3 milligrams too, though.
Oh yeah. You
So
need
it's
to
like
go
15
to 5
milligrams.
or-
Yeah, it's like 15 milligrams. But yeah, I have a hard time falling asleep lately. I toss and turn.
Marty!
I have a hard problem. I look like I'm having a hard problem going to sleep, or I don't. But as soon as I go lay down, I'm like wide ass open.
Marty, welcome in. Thanks so much for the galaxy.
There you go.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the sleeping part. I can toss and turn. Dude, there's been times that I haven't been able to go to sleep till like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I have to wake up at 6 because I'm just tossing and turning. It's horrible.
Yeah.
So I
No,
take the
no, no.
melatonin, I'm out.
Guess
How do you wake up in the morning for it though?
What's that?
How do you wake up in the morning? After taking that-
Drowsy. Sometimes I'll friggin' end up sleeping through the alarm. Or I'll freaking sit there and I'll get on the couch after I get the stuff ready for the kids and I'll end up passing out on the couch.
Exactly, Marty.
Let's go, Marty. Just fall asleep to me. Let's go, you fucker.
That's so sweet.
All right, that is so sweet of you, Marty. All right, so for everybody who's watching on the blue app, the red apps, the purple app, the black apps, all the color apps, thank y'all so much for tuning in. That's the end of the show. I'll probably run the streets of
You need to
TikTok for
stop
like
calling it by
15
the
minutes.
Black app. I think you need to call it the X app.
The X app. Why? What's wrong with saying the black app? It's the black app. The X is
I
the...
don't want to hear that that's the reason that you got taken down.
touche. But thank
Yeah.
y'all so much for tuning in over there. For y'all on TikTok, you're going to see something weird real quick as we end this over here.